Part 5, Naruto vs. Aerial. Now the real question. What happens if these two actually fight? At first glance, Naruto possesses one major advantage. Numbers. Shadow clones would immediately pressure Aerial from every direction. Naruto's unpredictability would make the early battle extremely chaotic. And Kurama's chakra boost would allow Naruto to survive far longer than expected. But then the matchup begins shifting. In anime, power usually comes from one thing: training, talent, or destiny. But what happens when two completely different systems of existence collide? On one side, a boy rejected by his world. A ninja fueled by willpower, emotion, and the power of a monster sealed inside him. The future Hokage, Naruto Uzumaki. And on the other side, a child born from living stardust. A cosmic prince carrying an ancient force capable of turning evolution itself into destruction. Aerial, the starborn prince. This is not just ninja versus warrior. This is chakra versus cosmic energy. Survival versus evolution. A beast sealed within versus a beast waiting to awaken. Kid Naruto versus Aerial. The battlefield is set. Let the chaos begin. Naruto vs. Aerial, the starborn prince. Intro. What happens when one of anime's most iconic underdog ninjas goes head-to-head with a living star born from chaos itself? Today we are comparing Naruto Uzumaki before Shippuden vs. Aerial, the starborn prince. This isn't just a strength comparison. We are examining power systems, biology, combat intelligence, energy mechanics, transformations, and who would actually survive in a real fight. So let's break it down. Part 1, Naruto's power system. In the world of Naruto, everything revolves around one core energy: chakra. Chakra is created by combining physical energy, spiritual energy. That chakra is then shaped into techniques known as jutsu. The Naruto power system is built around 4 major combat categories: ninjutsu, elemental attacks and supernatural techniques. Examples include fireballs, water dragons, lightning attacks, clone techniques, genjutsu, illusion techniques. These attacks target the opponent's senses and mind. Taijutsu, physical martial arts enhanced by chakra. This includes speed, reflexes, hand-to-hand combat, Fuinjutsu, sealing techniques. These abilities can lock away chakra, spirits, powers, even living beings. The important thing about Naruto's world is this: power is not based solely on raw strength. It also depends on chakra control, battle IQ, stamina, strategy, emotional willpower. Now let's talk about Naruto himself. Sexy Jutsu, a comedic yet surprisingly effective distraction technique. Rather than attacking physically, it works psychologically. Kurama chakra leaks. When Naruto becomes emotional, the Ninetales chakra begins leaking through his body. This dramatically boosts strength, speed, durability, aggression, healing. However, Naruto cannot fully control this power. The stronger his emotions become, the more dangerous and unstable he becomes. Rasengan. Near the end of part 1, Naruto learns the Rasengan, a spinning sphere of compressed chakra. The attack causes devastating internal damage through rotational force. Before Shippuden, it is Naruto's most powerful offensive technique. Kid Naruto stats: strength, above average human physically. Can overpower trained ninja when enhanced by Kurama. Speed, superhuman, fast enough to react to skilled ninja combat. Durability, extremely high endurance. Naruto survives injuries that would incapacitate most fighters. Battle IQ. Unpredictable. Not academically brilliant, but highly adaptive in battle. Main strengths. Massive stamina. Clone warfare. Unpredictability. Emotional power spikes. Regeneration. Main weaknesses. Poor control. Recklessness. Emotional instability. Inconsistent power output. Now let's talk about Ariel. Part 3, Ariel and the Starborn Power System. Ariel is not a human with powers. He is an Aurelian, a cosmic species composed of living stardust. Aurelians are essentially humanoid stars, living stellar organisms, stabilized cosmic entities. Their bodies contain stellar plasma, thermal pressure, radiant life force, cosmic energy. Their emotions directly affect heat, energy output, environmental conditions, physical stability. But Ariel possesses something even more dangerous: chaos energy, a forbidden royal inheritance connected to destruction, instability, transformation, catastrophe, evolution through chaos. In the Starborn universe, energy is not merely a combat mechanic. Energy shapes biology, civilizations, religion, technology, culture. Every species evolves around the energy sustaining them. Examples include magnetic civilizations worshipping magnetic forces, light civilizations evolving around living light, solar civilizations feeding on stellar radiation, shamans manipulating spatial energy itself. The universe is built upon energetic evolution. Now let's examine Ariel's abilities. Part 4, Ariel's abilities. Heat wave. Ariel radiates thermal energy into the surrounding environment. This creates a heat field capable of exhausting enemies, weakening stamina, disrupting concentration, altering battlefield conditions. Fighting Ariel is like fighting inside an increasingly intense solar furnace. Solar perspective. A sensory ability that allows Ariel to detect heat signatures, friction shifts, atmospheric movement, thermal disturbances. Functionally, it behaves like thermal sonar. This allows him to predict attacks and react to rapid movement. Solar spear. Ariel compresses stellar plasma into a weapon. The spear possesses immense heat, extreme density, devastating cutting power. The stronger Ariel becomes, the hotter and denser the weapon becomes. Stellar compression shot. Ariel compresses stellar plasma between two fingers before releasing it. The attack behaves like a miniature solar flare. It is highly destructive, highly unstable. Solar burst. Ariel's primary amplification state. It dramatically increases speed, strength, durability, thermal output, chaos absorption, level I, supersonic movement, enhanced strength, increased heat generation, level 2, hypersonic movement, massive durability increase, significant power amplification, level 3, a catastrophic unstable transformation. Ariel becomes massively hypersonic, extremely destructive, incredibly dangerous. However, he can only sustain this state for 3 minutes. Afterward, his body enters stellar overflow. His body begins collapsing beneath the pressure of its own energy. Chaos absorption. One of Ariel's most dangerous traits. The more destruction surrounding him, the stronger he becomes. Examples include war, violence, conflict, suffering. All chaos contributes to his evolution. Healing factor. Ariel heals by burning damage away. His body channels stellar energy into wounds and destroys damaged tissue before restoring it. The process is effective but extremely painful. The Chaos Beast. If Aerial completely loses control, the Chaos Beast awakens. A stellar abomination hidden within the royal bloodline. At that point, instinct replaces reason. Destruction stabilizes his emotions. Reality begins destabilizing around him. Part 5, Naruto vs. Aerial. Now the real question. What happens if these two actually fight? At first glance, Naruto possesses one major advantage. Numbers. Shadow clones would immediately pressure Aerial from every direction. Naruto's unpredictability would make the early battle extremely chaotic. And Koromo's chakra boost would allow Naruto to survive far longer than expected. But then the matchup begins shifting. Battlefield control. Aerial's heat wave alters the environment itself. Naruto's clones would continuously burn energy inside the thermal field. The longer the battle continues, Naruto becomes more exhausted. Aerial becomes stronger through conflict. That creates a dangerous advantage for Aerial. Speed comparison. Kid Naruto is extremely fast for a ninja. But Aerial's solar burst state scale much higher. Naruto. Superhuman ninja speed. Aerial. Solar burst I equals supersonic. Solar burst 2 equals hypersonic. Solar burst 3 equals massively hypersonic. This grants Aerial a significant mobility advantage. Sensory comparison. Naruto relies heavily on deception. However, solar perspective can detect heat signatures, motion shifts, environmental disturbances, meaning many clone feints become far less effective. Attack power. Naruto's Rasengan is devastating. If it lands directly, it could seriously injure Aerial. However, Solar Spear, Stellar Compression Shot, possess greater large-scale destructive potential, especially during solar burst states. Durability and healing. Both combatants possess regeneration. Naruto heals through Kurama Chakra. Aerial heals through stellar energy reconstruction. However, Aerial's durability scales dramatically upward in amplified states, particularly during solar burst 2 and 3. The biggest problem for Naruto. The longer the battle lasts, the stronger Aerial becomes. Chaos absorption means conflict itself fuels his evolution. Unfortunately for Naruto, his fighting style revolves around prolonged chaotic warfare. Every clone battle, every explosion, every escalating exchange feeds Aerial's power system. That creates a severe matchup disadvantage. Final winner. Aerial, the Starborn Prince. Difficulty, high. Naruto's unpredictability, clone pressure, emotional power surges would force Aerial into one of the hardest battles of his life. But ultimately, the battlefield itself would begin belonging to the living star. Who should Aerial fight next? Drop your matchups in the comments, and don't forget to like, subscribe, and I'll see you in the next battle analysis.